President Obama began the whole conversation because he sent someone to me as a middleman, a mediator, not unusual in politics.
Right.
On the night he was elected president, to say that he'd like to talk about his choice for the Senate. Oh, Jesse, yes, a crazy sentence for things that aren't crimes, for things that are routine politics, and that particular charge was reversed by the appellate court. They rightfully said it was routine political log rolling, horse trading. President Obama began the whole conversation because he sent someone to me as a middleman, a mediator, not unusual in politics.
Right.
On the night he was elected president, to say that he'd like to talk about his choice for the Senate. And me, we want to again express our deepest gratitude to President Trump. Like I said, as a Republican president and a Democratic governor, he didn't have to do this. But President Trump is not a typical politician.
That's right.
He's tough. He's outspoken. He gets things done. He's a problem solver in a business where too many politicians don't want to solve problems. All they want to do is play politics and get nothing done for the people. I'm a Trumpocrat.
The Trumpocrat, that's right.
Are you going to vote for him?
If I have the ability to vote, I'm going to vote for him.
Pardon?
Well, I don't know that they'll allow me to vote, but I'll get into that in a minute. But let me just say that our president is he's tough and outspoken, and he has the courage to challenge the old way.
That's right.
He's the one who's actually fighting to bring real change. That's why he gets so much pushback. But notwithstanding being tough, he's also a man with a kind heart.
That's right.
He sees wrong and he tries to right it, just like he did in the case of Alice Marie Johnson. You know who she is, the grandmother from Alabama who served 21 years in prison on a life sentence as a first-time nonviolent drug offender. A life sentence as a first-time nonviolent drug offender.
First step in the
Alice Marie Johnson's case is probably one of the better illustrations that shows how the federal criminal justice system disproportionately discriminates against African Americans and people of color, and how the 1994 crime bill has led to the over-sentencing and to the creation of what the author Michelle Alexander has called the new Jim Crow in America.
That's right.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's right. Dump the Clintons.
1994 crime bill passed by my fellow Democrats before I got to Congress.
I'd be happy to work with people on criminal justice reform, but I wouldn't work with you.
Okay, can I answer that statement and question? Okay, I'd like to address that. Look, when you've been put where I was and you have all the time that I was given to think and look back on some of the things you might have done different, that's certainly an area that you talked about that I certainly wish I would have done more on. There's no question about that. That's among my biggest regrets. I didn't know how corrupt the criminal justice system was until it did it to me.